There have been a lot of time where some people will chat me and they will tell me that they are just learning how to play the guitar because they just want to be playing it inside their room, or they just want to be playing it for themselves alone. And when I decide to dig further, I'll find out that it is because they are scared of going to the stage. I mean, in those days too, safe. I used to have one of my friends. He can play the bass guitar very well. I mean, when I mean very well, that even me, I used to praise him whenever I see him play. But then he don't used to play in his church. He don't used to play in any outside event. He only play it in our little gathering where I would just be playing guitar, my own acoustic, and then he'll be playing his own too, acoustic guitar. But he'll be playing it like he used to play bass on it. And then when we are just few, we'll just be playing there. But that he invited for a program, he won't go. And why? Because he's scared of going to the stage. And one of the things that causes that thing is because he is not sure of himself. And I believe that some of you also have that self-doubt in yourself. And that thing is really, when I mean really, it is really limiting you. And that is why in this video I'll be exposing 5 ways on how you can conquer self-doubt and start doing exploits as a guitarist. If that sounds interesting to you, give this video a thumbs up, even as we get started. Number 1, focus on your strengths. Now, your strengths are those patterns that you can play. Your strengths are those bass lines, are those lead guitar lines, are those keyboard lines, are those things you can play. Those are your strengths. Okay, let me take myself for instance. In my church, we do play area music. Like most people call it high life, but you know it's church now, so it's gospel things. So we do play area music, and that is what we often play. But then some of my friends outside my church, they used to play Makosa music, and where I base, I'm Taraba State, so I base here in the north. And around this side, almost all the churches, let's say 95% of the churches that is within this vicinity, they used to play Makosa. And most times when I play with them, like when I interact with them, they be telling me, Solo, you know, only high left that you play, only Jehovah made so much that you play. You know, so you play Makosa very well. But that is what I know how to play. And yeah, I'm proud of it. At first, I used to feel guilty. I used to feel bad whenever I meet them. They play their own and I'm not able to play what they are playing. And I used to feel bad. But over time I say, what is it now? If they come to my church, we need to be shut down. If they come to my church self, upon the fact that they are not used to our pattern of music, but yet they will still dance very well. And we will still play that our own, that area that we play it and with that. And even me and my church members, if we go to that their church, we will go there, we will play our the same way we used to play in our church. We'll play it in that their church and they will dance very well. In fact, they will even invite us next time to come and play again. And over time I say, since our own is not that bad, why am I feeling guilty about it? I am not in any way underrating that you should learn varieties. But if you've not yet learned it, don't worry about it. Just focus on the one you already know. And be playing down very well, be proud of it. Yeah. So over time, when I begin to interact with them, then gradually I started learning little by little, and even till now I'm still learning how to play various kind of Makosa thing. So yeah, if you can play only one bass line, figure out how to use that one bass line to play any kind of song. I'm not saying that you should not learn new ones, but now that you know those that one that you know, play it. Play it, let people dance. Play it with all confidence. If you can play only lead guitar on stage, once you get to the stage, carry only your lead guitar. If you can play only bass guitar, once you get to the stage, carry your bass guitar. You must not play all the music instruments. I am not in any way saying that you should not learn varieties of music or you should not learn various music instruments, because even me too, I like people that plays multiple instruments. But then, if you can play only one thing and you can play only one music instrument, focus there and play it. In the church where I worship, like this is church here I'm filming this video now. This place, the person that is playing drum here, I mean the chief drummer among the drummers, he is the best. It is only drum he plays, and once he holds his drumstick, shut down. You understand? Even me too, I used to find him sometimes. I used to spray him if he's playing, this kind of thing. Yeah. So if you can do only one thing, focus there and do it. Focus on those things you can do, because those are the things you can control. The ones you cannot control, maybe you can start thinking of how to learn. Maybe if you don't know how to play a particular pattern of music, you can start learning it gradually. But even as you're learning that the one you already know, focus there, so that whenever they call you to come and play it, you will do shut down. For example, if you invite Dr. Dube to your church, she will play reggae. If you invite Chama Jesus, she will sing a method of music. If you invite Messi Chill, she will sing what she knows how to do. She will not try to come and impress you by doing what you want her to. You're almost getting close to 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, then you should consider doing that now. So hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Number 2, prepare for the event. You know that you are going for a church program next week. Oh yeah, start doing rehearsals now. You know that if you go there, you play lead guitar. Oh yeah, start practicing lead guitar. Start imagining the kind of songs that they will sing and then start practicing it. If they have already posted a song on the platform, maybe you have a WhatsApp group, then carry it and score it, learn it. You know, the point is that just prepare for the days ahead. If you know only one bass line and you think, nah, one bass line is not enough, let me learn 2 or 3, let me learn 4 or 5. You can start practicing. Maybe have a teacher that will teach you. And that is why I always encourage that you join my music academy, where I teach you step by step the things you need to know. So let's say you have a lead guitar line that you want to learn. You just send it to me as one of my students, then I will just teach you how to do it. I'll just teach you how to play it. There are some things too that you don't know that you don't know. Those things are things that you will learn in our music academy. And so that is why I encourage you to just go now and register. You might say, Solo, I don't have the time. Whenever you're teaching, I might be at work or I might be in the shop, so I might not have the time to join your class. That one is not an issue. That is why I like Telegram. What is there is that I will just post the class, then whenever it is time convenient for you, you go there and take the class. If you have any question, you have anything you don't understand, or you want me to do anything particularly for you, just leave it there. Then before you come back again the next day, that one will be answered. You know, just something like that. So it is time convenient for both you and me and for everyone. For more information about the class and how you can register, you can click the first link in the description of this video, or basically just chat me up on WhatsApp. Number 3, visualize success. Most people will tell you that you don't know how to play best. Most people will tell you that you are not the guru. But then that one is not your problem. You are not doing this to appear as the best. You're doing it to please your audience. In fact, most times the things that you think that are good is not what the audience are looking for. Sometimes you think that as a keyboardist, I must know how to play on all the keys. I'm not saying that knowing how to play on all the keys is bad, but your audience don't care if you know how to play on all the keys or not. They just want to enjoy melody. Even if you used to play on only one key, they just want to enjoy the melody from that one key you're playing. Whenever you're preparing to go to the stage, visualize success. Think that if I hold the microphone, people will dance. Think that if I play my lead guitar, people will dance. Just be thinking good. If I play the bass guitar, they will know that yes. Just be visualizing what you think should happen, and that art alone will help you to prepare better. Number 4, avoid comparison. I always tell people that the stage where you think you've learned up to, that is where another person's own is starting from. You will think that in this room I'm the best bass guitarist. You think that's your best. By the time you go outside, that is where that is somebody's worst. That is the point where somebody will be playing and the person will be telling himself, today I didn't play well. And that is what you're thinking that's the best. So what is there? Don't compare yourself with anybody. What you can play is what you can play. Once you get to a place where there are multiple instrumentalists, or you go for a concert and you hold the instrument, play your own and keep the instrument. Anybody that plays that is better than you can take their number to learn, or partnership with them so that you can learn more. But not as if you'll be beating yourself up that see me, I don't play finish, that person don't come play past me. How long will you keep comparing yourself? Maybe somebody that have been playing for 10 years, 15 years, you that just playing for 2 years, you want to start comparing yourself with that kind of person. Did you tell you that Elisha was comparing himself with Elijah? He waited for his turn. So you too, calm down and grow. Enjoy the process as you grow. Okay? And then the last one, even as I wrap up this video, is seek feedback. So ask the people around you if you're growing. In fact, you don't even ask yourself. The more you play, they will be telling you, Solo, you're doing well though. And these days you're not doing well again. I don't know, maybe you're going to eat too much gari. No, I'm just kidding. Or these days you don't used to do rehearsals again, so you're not doing well. Or these days, Solo, you're doing well though. No, they'll be telling you. So those feedbacks that you're getting, take them seriously. They might say it as a joke, but trust me, it is not a joke. If somebody tells you that you're going backward and it's just one person, that is, there will always be enemies. But if 2 or 3 persons have said the same thing, then you need to take it seriously and start working on yourself. And also in the reverse, if they are telling you that you're doing well, then trust me, you're doing well. All you need to do now is to increase the marking scheme so that you can be doing better. Finally, to overcome self-doubts, especially when it comes to going to the stage, is not a day job. It's not something you can do overnight. It's something you can do over time. So you keep on practicing and practicing and practicing. Sometimes it might not even feel convenient for you to do any of these things that I'm just saying, but you just do it, because over time you will appreciate yourself for doing these things. And if you want to learn other ways on how you can be a better instrumentalist, you can click this video up here. Again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. But most importantly, have a nice day.